Welcome to the Rare Plant Monitoring Program training. This training will be broken into numerous videos that walk volunteers through the process of preparing for a rare plant survey, conducting the survey, and submitting data. This video will discuss how volunteers sign up for a rare plant survey. Here is a brief overview of how the Rare Plant Monitoring Program works. First, volunteers will use the Rare Plant Finder on the program website to locate a rare plant population they would like to search for. Once they've found a rare plant to search for, volunteers email the program coordinator a request, listing the rare plant name and the area it is found in, either the township or the closest town. The program coordinator will then email back a survey assignment packet with maps and any other information that will help with the survey. The volunteer will use these documents to conduct their survey. When the survey is finished, whether the rare plant was found or not, the volunteer will submit a report on their findings. Volunteers can again use the Rare Plant Finder to request more surveys. There's no limit to the number of surveys a volunteer can go on during a year, though we do ask that volunteers limit the number of survey requests made at one time to 3 or fewer. Signing up for a rare plant survey is simple. Let's look closer at how to use the Rare Plant Finder. From the Rare Plant Monitoring Program website, click the Rare Plant Finder tab. This will open a new page that may take a few seconds to load, but will eventually display a blank map of the Upper Midwest. Above the map are directions for how to turn off and on layers and to use the information you find to request a survey assignment. It's important to point out that the Rare Plant Finder only displays rare plant locations to the township level. Precise rare plant locations are not shown in the Rare Plant Finder, and it's not possible to use the information in this tool to actually locate rare plants. Volunteers need to request a survey from the program manager to access the precise location of a rare plant population. Click on the small layers box in the upper right corner of the map to search for rare plants by their optimal survey season. The location of rare plants that are identifiable for more than one season, like trees, will show up in multiple seasons. You can also toggle between aerial or street map views and turn on a grid of townships and county boundaries. Here we see yellow, orange, and green circles representing clusters of rare plants best searched for during the spring. The numbers within each circle show how many rare plants are known from that area. By hovering your cursor over one of the circles, you can see the area where the cluster of plants are found within. In this example, there are 28 rare plants found in an area between Eau Claire and the Minnesota border. When you click on a circle, the map will automatically zoom in and the circle will split into multiple circles, representing smaller clusters of rare plants. The number of rare plant populations represented by a circle is still shown in the middle of the circle, and by continuing to click on the circle, the map will zoom in further and further until only black dots are shown. Black dots represent individual rare plant populations known from a township. Here we see that the circle representing 28 rare plants has split into 1 yellow circle, 9 green circles, and 9 black dots. Remember that the rare plant locations are only shown to the township level. This can be easier to see when the township layer is turned on, as it is here. Here we see that the black dots appear in the middle of the township. This means that the rare plant is known from somewhere within that township. To get the precise location, you'll need to request the survey by emailing the program coordinator. By clicking on a black dot, you can see what rare plant is known from that township. In this case, muskroot is the rare plant known from the Eau Claire area. You can also see the scientific name, the year it was last observed, whether the plant is aquatic or terrestrial, the best time to survey for it, and the name of the township. The township name, or number really, can be used when requesting your rare plant survey. You can also reference the closest town. In this case, either requesting a survey for muskroot population found near Eau Claire or Township 27 North, 9 West is fine. You also see a hyperlink to the rare plant profile page on the DNR's website. By clicking the link, you can learn more about the rare plant to decide if it's something you'd like to search for. The rare plant species page, or profile page, provides information on how to identify the plant, when to search for it, and the habitat it is found in. If you don't recognize the species name on the rare plant finder, these pages can be helpful to decide if the species is something you feel confident identifying. On the Habitats and Landscapes tab of the Species Profile page, you can see what kinds of habitats the rare plant is found in. This will help immensely in your search, especially if the exact location of the population isn't known. This is the case with some populations that were last seen before GPS units were widely used. You can click on the name of each natural community to learn more about it. Here's the profile page for the Southern Mesic Forest, a natural community where muskroot can be found. You can read a detailed description of the community, characteristic species, geologic features, and statewide distribution. Moist cliff is another community type that muskroot is found in that is less familiar to many people. Reading up on the natural communities that the rare plant is found in is important prep work that may not guarantee you find the plant you're looking for, but will ensure that you're looking in the right spot. Once you've found a rare plant to search for, you can send the program coordinator an email with your request. The email can be short and include the name of the plant you're interested in looking for and the township it's found in or the closest town. The program coordinator will compile two maps, one aerial and one topographic, as well as a PDF file of associated information like written directions, GPS coordinates if available, how big the population was and the date it was last seen, and habitat description. You'll be given all the information the DNR has on the rare plant population to help with your survey. Here's a closer look at what will be included in your survey assignment packet. There will be an aerial map showing the rare plant in red and a pink transparent color indicating public land. A topographic map, and a file with other helpful information on the rare plant population. This can include written directions, when the plant population was last seen, how big the population has been over time, and a description of the habitat the plants were growing in. If previous surveyors have marked the population with GPS coordinates, those will be highlighted. When you're done with your survey, submit a report regardless of whether or not you found the target species you were looking for. As we discussed in the overview videos, submitting data even if you didn't find the rare plant is still critically important information and validates the time and effort you put into your survey. This concludes the video on how to sign up for a rare plant survey. Please continue watching the remaining videos of the Rare Plant Monitoring Program to complete the training requirements.